Queen finally wins battle over heavy cold to attend church after a month indoors and is joined at Sandringham by Prince Philip, a beaming William and Kate, plus the entire Middleton clan. The Queen has made her first public appearance for a month after being struck down with a heavy cold over Christmas. The 90-year-old monarch attended the church service at Sandringham today, after missing the traditional Christmas and New Year's church services for the first time. The Queen, who wore a royal blue coat and matching hat, arrived by car at St. Mary Magdalene Church with Prince Philip just before 11 a.m. this morning. The monarch, who also wore black gloves, was pictured with a blue blanket over her lap as she arrived. The Duke of Edinburgh, 95, who looked dark around the eyes as he also recovers from a heavy cold, accompanied the Queen to church on the Norfolk estate today. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, along with the Middleton family, walked to the church service this morning from Sandringham House. Kate, who turns 35 on Monday, wore a designer green coat by Sportmax for the service, which she paired with a grey fur hat and black court shoes. Her parents Carol and Michael, along with sister Pippa and brother James, also attended the service. Buckingham Palace refused to comment on how long the Middletons would be staying at Sandringham. Kate, who turns 35 on Monday, wore a designer green coat by Sportmax for the service, which she paired with a grey fur hat and black court shoes. Her parents Carol and Michael, along with sister Pippa and brother James, also attended the service. Buckingham Palace refused to comment on how long the Middletons would be staying at Sandringham. She traveled one day later than planned and used a helicopter rather than a train to shorten the travel time. Prince Philip, 95, also suffered from the heavy cold but managed to recover enough to attend the service at Christmas and New Year's Day. Princess Anne had told well-wishers that her mother was feeling better as she attended the New Year's service with her father last Sunday. Royal sources suggested that the Queen had a persistent hacking cough and was staying away from church as she did not want to disturb other worshippers. The palace's last official statement was last Sunday morning when it was confirmed that the Queen would not be attending last week's service. The statement only said, "The Queen does not yet feel ready to attend church as she is still recuperating from a heavy cold." Her prolonged illness has raised some concerns because colds and flus can be dangerous for elderly people. The Queen has generally been in good health in recent years, although she has cut down somewhat on her traveling and public appearances. However, signs of the monarch being on the mend were revealed earlier this week when she presented a trusted member of staff with an honor. The Queen invested Ray Wheaton, the Queen's Page of the Chambers, with the insignia of a Lieutenant of the Royal Victorian Order, according to the court circular. The LVO, which is the Queen's personal gift and is bestowed independently of 10 Downing Street, recognizes service to the royal family and household. She was also said to be up and about and dealing with her red boxes of official papers. On Tuesday she sent a message of condolence to the President of Turkey, following the attack in an Istanbul nightclub on New Year's Day that killed 39 people. The Queen said she and Philip were saddened and that their thoughts were with the families of the victims and with the Turkish people. It has certainly been an eventful week for the elderly monarch, with reports claiming that she was almost shot by one of her own guards while she took a late-night stroll through Buckingham Palace's grounds. The guard is said to have shouted into the darkness when he spotted a figure walking around Buckingham Palace at 3 a.m., believing it might be an intruder. But the shadowy suspect was in fact Her Majesty, who had stepped out for some fresh air because she couldn't sleep. The guard confessed to Her Majesty he had nearly fired his weapon, to which she quipped, "Next time I'll ring through beforehand so you don't have to shoot me."